Hey everyone, what's going on? Diablo 3 Season 30 patch notes are out, and we have a date for the start, which is January 12th, this coming Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Pretty standard start for a Diablo 3 season. This is going to be the first season in a long time without a brand new seasonal theme. However, they're kind of giving us 3 seasonal themes all at once, which is pretty cool. So we're getting the Lords of Hell season theme from season 25. We're getting the Rites of Sanctuary, although that has been nerfed quite a bit, and the Visions of Enmity, which is the previous theme. So all of these are going to be live at the same time, which should make for quite an interesting season. I do think this is going to be the last season with any kind of new content. So you may be familiar with the Rites of Sanctuary from a couple seasons ago. However, it's basically been completely nerfed. The thing that's not nerfed is a lot of the quality of life improvements have been left completely alone, which I think is the best part of the Rites of Sanctuary. All of the damage has been cut pretty drastically, so like cut in half, decreased missile damage cut to 20%, movement speed cut to 10% from 25%, increased damage reduced to 5% from 15%. So as you can see, it's basically nerfs all across the board. But again, this is kind of on top of that seasonal theme from season 25, which is in itself going to be a power bump. So I think they didn't want this to be completely out of control. Not that Diablo 3 is under control in any sense of the word with the way that they balance anything, but it has been nerfed significantly, including removing the power pylon from the Father effect, which is the one where when you use your potion, you get a random shrine effect. They have made it a bit easier to complete the Altar of Rites by making Chiltara now have a 20% chance of dropping the Gibbering Gemstone. That was a serious issue for a lot of people during Season 28. They made Whispers of Atonement be salvageable, so if you need Forgotten Souls, that's a new source of Forgotten Souls. They increased Oryx Dream encounter rate, so that is just like a really nice Greater Rift. And then the big thing for Season 30 is going to be all these class balance changes. So I'm not going to go through all of this. However, they've basically brought all of the classes in line. So if you're like the Barbarian, but Barbarian was really only a support build, now they made Might of the Earth do 37,500% increased damage, up from 20,000% increased damage. So they've brought some builds down. For instance, the Meteor Sorcerer build, which I absolutely love, has been brought down somewhat significantly. So the attacks increase your damage by 1,000% was previously 2,000%. So that's a 50% nerf in your damage there. They nerfed Smoldering Core, which was a huge part of the Meteor damage. Its legendary power made Meteors deal 40 to 50% increased damage on consecutive hits on the same target, and it could stack up to 10 times. Now can only stack up to 3 times. So while I don't think that this build is completely destroyed, there is a chance that some of these other builds are going to end up being better. My hope, and I think Blizzard's hope in making all these changes, is that every single build is viable going forward. I do think that this is going to be the last balanced patch that we get for Diablo 3. So definitely going to be playing on Friday, definitely going to be trying out some different builds, although I may end up playing the Wizard again because that just seems to be the class that I enjoy the most, Sorcerer and Wizard. Gotta love having teleport. Are you going to be trying out Diablo 3 Season 30, letting it go out in a bang with its last season and last changes? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.